No, I
Not
am.
anymore. Okay. Just kidding.
Oh, vocal warm-ups. I hear
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Did you ever do that one?
No.
No.
Do it again.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Stop. It's too much.
No.
Red leather, yellow leather, red.
It's
leather.
for like enunciation, making sure you got
That's
all the
hard.
red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Stop. Red. I can't do it.
I won't look at you. Try when I'm not looking.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
No, I mean, you're doing it. You're working on it. It makes it better.
Lord.
Then really annoying when we would do was bumblebee, bumblebee. And we would go up the scales. Yeah, that one is like really annoying.
At the other studios at my job, there are voice instructors, and so I hear their vocal warm-ups, and they go, oh,
I don't like that one at all. Ooh. That's like whale calls.
But they like open their throat.
Oh. I always wanted to be a whale. Oh.
What's the thing when they can
Echolocate?
Yeah.
Beluga whales. I love them. Okay. Hello. There's nothing here. Please go away. How are you doing tonight, Leslie?
I'm tired.
Your tea has to be cold
Nope,
by now.
it's not. So how about that? It's getting there.
Yeah,
but
I just truly don't believe you. I bet to me it would
taste it.
I bet it's cold.
It's not.
It's cold to my taste.
It's getting there. It's
it's because you've still got a good amount in there.
To be a little warmer, but
Wouldn't we?
at least it's not burning my tongue.
Yeah, all right. We've got differing tea opinions, but I'm happy that that's treating you nicely.
But yeah, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what time is it? It's 10,
almost 11.
10:38.
Yeah.
Late episode.
Yes.
Not late to any schedule, because there is no schedule. It's just a late evening. Because what have we been up to? You came up here early in the afternoon because we went to see a movie today. A theater near my house has been putting on. They do movies every Sundays. We've talked about this one before, but or I did or something. They're doing the 3 colors.
Did you?
I think I did.
Oh.
In the last one.
Okay.
They're doing the 3 colors. Kieslowski? Is that how you'd say it?
Krzysztof Kieslowski.
Yes. Love that guy. White
Yeah,
was tonight. Hilarious. I love that.
Last week was blue. Tonight was white.
Next
week
red.
is red. The best of the trilogy.
Yeah.
And I was trying to convince them to do Double Life of Veronique.
Which I think it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen because
really
it's on their radar now. This director.
Is good because I've been wanting to watch that for a long time.
I've been raving about this guy. Like, I've been so annoying about him. Like, I've been raving like, he's the best.
But yeah,
like, I've been talking about him for so long.
It's been like
finally
6 years or something, 6-7 years of you talking about this guy. And I'm really pleased. I think I just love a Polish guy.
I love a Polish guy.
Yeah, because isn't Michael Haneke? Is he Polish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
I love that. I've got to watch more of his movies, though. I've really just seen the Funny Games ones.
I think me too.
I want to watch Benny's video.
Me too.
That's been on my watch list since I watched
Is that
Funny
one
Games.
horror too?
Yeah. I think it's... I don't think it's like as horror, like with stakes, high stakes as Funny Games. You know how that one is like...
Crazy.
There's like a crazy person in your house. I don't think Benny's video is like that. But I think it does have like a horror element to it. I'm pretty excited about that. Another movie we watched recently together, kind of, was Matt and Mara.
Yes.
Kazakh Radwanski.
Really good.
Amazing.
He's not Polish.
He is! He's Canadian, but he's Polish
Polish
name,
roots.
but then he has British family.
I wish I had Polish roots and lived
Yeah. You know,
Canadian.
my brother's friend was born in Poland.
Really?
Yeah. He has a Polish last name. I forget what it is, though. But his name is, what is his name?
Kyle is from Polish descent.
You're right. Your friend's Polish. Wow. Poles are great.
Poles.
That's what they're called.
Just vote.
Just vote.
Just vote.
That's another thing I've just been doing lately. And the
Voting?
no, listening to emergency freaking intercom. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how long Drew and Enya have been in our lives. Yeah, it's a long time. Because my sister showed me them when I was like...
I liked them...
sophomore in high school.
Like, right before I met you.
Yeah.
Is when I started.
Which was so,
them.
like, about the same
Probably
time we
around
started
the same
watching
time.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember Enya bugged me at first.
I know she did.
She still kind of bugs me sometimes.
Because she's so annoying.
But
I
love her.
Yeah.
I really do love her. I've always thought Drew was just a little bit funnier, though. But
I hate to say, of course. but yes, yes. But, oh, man. Yeah, in the absence of a certain podcast that I've also previously mentioned on a previous episode, in that absence, I've been really going back to Emergency Intercom because that was, like, my vibe. That was, like, my thing for a while. It really, truly is,
Emergency Intercom?
That's, like, your baby.
Because
you've listened to, like, every single episode, and I'm not
I really
there.
have, and I've, like, re-listened to episodes, too, because it's just good. It's good white noise. Like,
I need to get there.
I, like... Whenever I'm doing something, it really helps me to, like, have something happening while I'm doing it.
Grocery store or, like, any hand project.
Really, anything. But it's just funny.
I listened to it while I read a book one time. Can you believe that?
Really?
Swear to God.
I could not do that.
I don't know how I did it.
I could not do that.
It was, like, a short book I read cover to cover. It was, like, essays.
And you absorbed both informations?
Yeah, it was a book about shirts.
Shirts. Wow.
Like, someone wrote about, like, their collection of t-shirts, and I just read it.
Is it the Kurt Vonnegut
It is Murakami, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have one, too? Or is it... Oh, I'm thinking
Kurt Vonnegut?
Yeah, I thought he...
I'd love it if he had t-shirts.
I think I'm thinking of the same one.
I think you're thinking of Murakami, yeah. No, that'd be interesting. I wonder if Kurt Vonnegut wore t-shirts. He seems like a button-up man to me.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Weird, funky blazer.
Oh, man. He's cool. He was such a cool guy. And he would just, like, answer letters from, like, school children. And, oh, my God. Amazing. Anything I've ever learned about that guy has been great. If this isn't January, I don't know what is. That's what I've been saying. You know who has been on my mind lately? I think he's been on yours as well. Holden Caulfield.
Yeah.
Now there's a guy I'd like to meet.
Has been.
I'd like to shake his hand.
I've been reading that book before bed.
Just slowly.
Like
I think that's perfect.
Yeah, it really is.
I like
It's really nice. I, like, force myself to, like, put my phone down. I set all my alarms and then just shut it off, put it on the charger, put it on the other side of my nightstand, and then I just keep Catcher in the Rye just on my nightstand, closer to me than my phone. And then I read that until I get sleepy, and then I fall asleep.
Oh, it's so pleasant. I really like that.
Me too.
I always, like... this is the first year in, like, 3 or 4 years that I haven't read Catcher in the Rye around, like, New Year's. Normally I do it every year. Yeah, you've been doing
that kind of consistently.
I'm a little bit sad about it, but it's okay. I could read it right now, but honestly, because I was planning on reading it at some point in December, but I picked it up and then it just never continued. Or, like, November or something, I started reading it. And it's always... Because I think to myself, I'll just pick this up and I'll read this all day. Like, I'll just finish it today. If I have a day off, I'm like, I can easily read this today in one sitting. And that's such an unrealistic... But I've done it before is the thing. But I think something comes up and I have to go and do something, or the day never seems as long as you think it'll be. And then the next day I'm like, I don't want to keep reading this. I don't want to do that. Because I've read this before. And it's always a book I've read before that I think I want to do it with. That's like, I've done this several times. Over and over. I've always got some sort of routine where I do, and I don't like it. It's always unhealthy routines, like thinking I can read a book in a day, and then I decide not to.
You have too high of expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this routine that I have because it's a good way to ensure that I'll, like, read a little bit, at least
a little bit a day, which is
I
really
just have
important.
such a hard time. Like, I really have a hard time, like, sitting my ass down and, like, reading a book. I don't know why. Because, like, I can sit my ass down and, like, watch a show.
Yeah, you can. It's actually crazy because I don't have that in me.
And, like, play a game. Like,
even that I don't
So
really...
how come it's different with, like, a book? Like, something that's actually good for me?
Yeah. I can sit down and read a book. That is the thing about me, though.
I don't know why. I think because with, like, TV, even then, like, it's very rare that I'm, like, not doing anything while I'm watching TV. Like, usually if I'm watching TV, I'll be, like, drawing or, like, cross-stitching. I did that for a second. Or I'll, like, play my Switch or something. Like, I'll be doing something while I do that.
Oh, man.
But with books, it's, like, that has to be my only thing that I'm doing. Because, like, there's no other... Like, unless you do, like, an audiobook, but that's not the same.
No,
that's not the same.
It doesn't feel the same to me.
It's not the same. So
I respect other people who do it though, and like count it as reading, but to me it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, and so I think that's why it's hard with reading, because it's like it's not necessarily that I have trouble.
It's not the necessarily.
Is that what I said?
A little bit.
It's not necessarily that I have trouble like reading and like processing and understanding.
Yeah.
But it's more like there's nothing I can do while reading it, so it's like I feel like restless almost. Like whenever even when I go to like the park or like go to a coffee shop or something to read,
there is something happening.
I'm always like adjusting the way I'm sitting or like adjusting like my
shirt.
Reading's
uncomfortable.
Or like I'm never comfortable, and so I'm always just like restless, and I'll like try to lay down, but then like my arm gets tired and it's like I can't get comfortable.
Rookie mistake.
And then it's like I'm not really focusing on the book. I'm just you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I think I need a corner like this that I'm sitting in, like a couch corner where the armrest is behind me. And
or like a pillow like around your elbow.
And I just put my legs up.
Time to get cozy.
And I could sit in that position for like an hour, you know. I
can't, like, even when I'm playing games and stuff, I'm like always like move. I'm like I have to like move to like readjust.
I think I do just love staying in this.
You're very still.
I'm super still.
Except when you're not.
Then I'm restless.
You're weird.
I know. That's why it is so hard to like pin me like a certain way.
You're really not. It just depends on the situation, because sometimes you're like really restless and like can't sit still, but then sometimes you're like still
like I'll sit here for like 5 hours. I do love that. So, you know, I like to listen to music while reading. It depends sometimes. Like sometimes I could not have something with lyrics, but like most of the time it doesn't even matter. I'll just put on any playlist and listen to it. But sometimes I do like put on Boards of Canada or something, just something really
I did that the
instrumental.
Other night,
It's really nice. Also the new Ethel Cain album is what I've been listening to while reading, just because it's so... You haven't listened to it, but it's
I listened to that one song that you
I'm glad you listened to it, because it's really good. There's just like...
Sometimes maybe I'm just like... Maybe it has something to do with my intelligence.
No, don't say that.
But when it comes to like music like that, it like pisses me off sometimes.
Like the drone, like...
Yes, because it's like, oh my god, like move on. Like you've done the same thing for like 5 minutes. Like this doesn't need to be a 7-minute song. Like fuck you.
I think
that's so annoying.
Felt like that 2 years ago, but for some reason right now it just sounds really good.
When I listen to stuff like that while reading, I will like the repetition like gets under my skin, and I start like tweaking out. I'm like, I have to like skip this. Like that. I did that the other night with Boards of Canada. There was this one song that was like really repetitive, and I was like, ooh, I can't do this.
To me, if there's no words, it almost goes away. Like if I'm reading, because this is what I'm focusing on for real. So then the music is just like...
I just don't have the reader's temperament, I think.
No, I think our brains just comprehend information differently. It's like... Because I'm focusing on the words in front of me, so the music becomes secondary, but to you, you're focusing too much on... Not too much. Your brain is just focusing on the music. And you're like, wow, this has been happening over and over. So you're not focusing on the book in front of you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just your ears are more like, what's happening up there? And your eyes are like not there with the book. I don't know, it's interesting. But
one day
that's
I'll
about
read
me.
More.
And even if you don't, that's literally fine.
But that's why I like this little thing that I've gotten into.
Yes,
I will say really I haven't done it the past few nights, but only because I've gotten home late. Mm-hmm. And I've just been really tired, and I just go straight to bed. I don't like go on my phone or anything. I just like go to bed.
That's lovely.
But
my screen time was down this week.
Really?
Only
That's
5
good.
hours a day.
I'm sure mine has too, but that's just because I got my Switch.
I know. Dude, I'm so happy for you.
Me too.
I'm really happy that
It's
you
so
have this.
fun. Oh,
What?
look what I put on it.
What? Oh my god, that's amazing. For all audio listeners, just kidding. There are only audio
Two
listeners.
people listening, which is future you and future
And
me.
future you. There's a little Webkinz water bottle sticker on this. That's amazing.
I think so too. I put it in a place like where my
Your
hands
hands,
don't go,
your
so it won't
grubby
rub
hands
off.
won't get it.
Yeah, like, hey.
Hey. Wow. Okay, I'm obsessed.
Thank
I
you.
love that. I love that. I don't have any stickers on mine. I'm kind of scared too.
Do you want a Webkinz one? I'll give you one.
Maybe. Do you have them with you? Or
No,
just bring
they're
them up
home.
next time you're here.
I have like the milkshake one.
I know. I've seen them.
That was, like,
They're
really cute on
awesome.
yours.
Oh, I mentioned in like the end of the last episode about us doing gaming.
Oh yeah,
About us
I really
doing a
want to.
Webkinz episode. I think that'd be so
Oh
fun.
my god, because I have shit to say about like
I
Scooby moves
know
and
you
Pizza
do.
Palace and
I think that would be like
I
your
got shit to say
episode.
about the new mayor of
About
Kinsville.
Artifact, yeah.
I have shit to say.
I know. I almost want to just get it out now, but we should maybe, talk your shit about Artie.
No.
No. We'll
I'll
save
save
that.
it.
Okay.
I'll save it.
We could do that next episode. We'll do Webkinz.
Is he even on officially in office yet?
I think it's switched over.
Don't piss me off.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how serious we can get about Webkinz.
You know, he was the only male candidate.
You're kidding. Are you
Yeah.
actually serious?
I'm serious, and he won. The other two were it was Sophia Souffle
Mm-hmm.
and
who I voted for. And that other bitch.
and the dragon
Oh yeah.
girl. She kind of creeped me
I
out.
didn't really like her.
Yeah. You're not welcome.
Yeah. I didn't really. You know who's not welcome is Artifact. You're not my mayor. You're not a mayor.
Mm-mm.
No. What a creep. All love.
Mm-mm.
Because, it is kind of like a disgrace. There's, if you were a kid, because I was a kid, and there's, some...
Did you vote?
Yeah, I voted. Sophia Souffle. Just vote.
Good.
Just vote.
I voted Sophia.
But, I liked him as a kid because he was, a very comforting...
Yeah, he was the curio shop owner, you know?
He still is. And so
But
it's, I
now
still
it's,
feel that a little bit, but it's... I don't know. There's just something that's changed, and he seems more bitter. Oh my god. He hasn't changed at all. He says the
He's
same
a
lines he
character.
said 20 years
Welcome
ago.
to the curio
That's
shop.
all he says. But for some reason, there's some, it's
It
just
feels
kind of worse.
manipulative. It feels... It does.
It really does.
He's so manipulative. That's what I don't like.
He's a male manipulator. I don't like
Male
him.
manipulator.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just something really creepy.
And the only reason why he won, it was because of popularity.
Yeah.
So
That's
Sophia
literally
Souffle
it. It was a
a
popular
new
vote.
kid on the block. Nobody knows who she is.
And
you
we
know?
were going to get such good things with her. We were going to get new recipes every month.
Now what do we get?
Nothing!
A lousy theme.
Oh my god, I've got we're logging on after this. I have to
lousy
check what's
theme.
going on. A lousy theme. That's not even going to look
Suck
good.
my nuts from the back.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. I know, we are just talking about it now, but we can talk about it more in depth later. But looking at the comments on that post, actually for real, it was so annoying. Because you were talking to me and
know.
you're like, no, there's no way Artifact is not winning. He's obviously going to win. It's going to be a landslide and it's going to suck. I was like, I don't know. I have some faith in the public.
I mean, it was exactly like the election. The actual
It was
election.
a strange mirror. It really
yeah.
was. But, yeah, looking at the comments on that post, everyone was like, that's my mayor, Artifact. And it was like, oh, wait a minute.
I
You're
feel
all
sorry for
cracked.
them. I feel sorry for them.
You're all stupid and insane. And it was truly scary. It was like living in America. Yeah. That was some crazy times. And honestly, maybe subconsciously, that's why I haven't been playing.
Because you're afraid of
The new mayoral
bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Takeover. Kinsville.
God, Kinsel's fucked.
But yeah, I want to play smoothie moves.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun.
I want to play. Oh, we should do the in the the tournament arena where you can. Play. So we should do the wacky game because you can.
The one I like.
Yeah, you could do wacky in the tournament arena. So like us against each other. You'll
win.
Well,
that'll win.
Okay, well you don't have to.
Okay.
Do all that. But,
okay, sorry.
Yeah, you'll win. And
or whatever you say.
Or maybe I might surprise you.
Honestly, yeah, practice.
And then also the fashion game. It's really fun. The cooking game is weird.
No, the fashion game is just the same. Like, it truly doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, but maybe we should save this for... It's just a peek of what's to come.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I also want to...
And Mario Kart.
Do Mario Kart, of course.
Kirby.
I think us doing...
Kirby would be really
Kirby would be awesome, but I think we need to do Mario Party.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mario Party will be crazy.
The rhythm.
Oh my god, amazing. Oh, I love it so much.
Sorry, my ears are...
Yeah, you've got weird ear problems.
What did you think of White?
Oh, I loved White. It was so funny. I really, really enjoyed it. I, kind of was... I'm blanking on, the ending of Blue. It was kind of just, I do like that these movies just kind of end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this one, it had, a nice ending. But then it was just, it could have kept going. Anything could keep going. But this one was just kind of, black screen.
Just, little snippets of each of these people's lives.
I love it.
But then they all come together.
Yes, I know. I liked in the beginning of this movie how the last main character was just, came in to the scene for, a brief second. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. That was so awesome.
Julie Delpy in Blue. Remember?
Did I?
You didn't, but I pointed it out to you afterwards. Remember, when she went to the courthouse in Blue? Do you remember that? Do you remember when she went to the courthouse?
Why am I blanking?
You might have gone to the bathroom.
I think this might have been the time I was in the bathroom. Well,
No, you were there because I remember almost leaning over to you to whisper.
Oh, damn it.
But I wasn't 100% sure it was her, but I was pretty, but I didn't want to be
Was it
wrong.
in a lobby?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you just saw Julie Delpy sitting on a bench.
Yeah, waiting for her
right before
divorce court. My God, that's so cool. Dang it. I missed that.
I don't think Irene Jacobs is in any of these though.
No, just in the last one.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so though.
I didn't catch her. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I'm really excited for the conclusion of these. It'll be fun. And I'm excited for what's next. I'm really excited they're doing La Haine, which I've never seen.
I'm excited for French Connection.
I'm also excited for French Connection. I'm really excited
for French Connection.
Who's that? Oh, it's Friedkin. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I will be seated for
Sorcerer?
Yes. But also Exorcist. Oh my God. Yeah, that completely left.
That one I wasn't gonna go see again, but I'll go see it if you see it.
Well, I'm of course going. I love The Exorcist.
I love The Exorcist too. For some reason, I feel like I just watched it.
We did just watch it. We saw it
last
year. Yeah, it was either last year or 2 years ago, whenever the 40th anniversry was.
Honestly, it might have been 2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago, but I love that movie.
That movie is so good.
I forget. I don't want to say it. I forget what the exact line is, but I'm thinking of it.
Your mother
sex cocks in hell. Yeah, that's it. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of his movies other than Exorcist, so I'm excited for French Connection. I am excited for Sorcerer. I forget what the other one is, but I'll be seated.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I'm excited to watch Before Sunrise.
I'm so excited.
I
think I'm skipping Clueless. I've seen that enough.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I've seen it. Honestly.
For me, it was a little bit ago. Maybe I will go. I really do love that movie. It was
I'll bring
one of my favorites as a kid. Wow. And they're also doing Ghost in the Shell, which I think I'm going to take Corey if he wants to go.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be nice. I was talking about it with my coworker, and he was like, "No way, you've not seen that. You've got to go see it. You'll be there."
Which one?
Graham.
Okay.
Of course. Because if Graham, yeah, he'll be there.
I'll go if Graham
goes.
goes.
He's taking his kid.
I'll go if you go, but
But Graham's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
It's the animated one, right?
Yeah.
I am interested in seeing it because I've only seen
ScarJo?
the new one.
Yeah, you've got... I think we have to change that.
But I mean, it was good. I mean,
She's
it was cool.
She's cool.
But not because of her. It was just a cool movie.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it looked pretty cool, and the movie, the score was really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
It was, like, creepy.
But... That pleases me. Yeah, I'm excited about that. When these parts like this, when I run out of something, this is what I was doing when I was doing it by myself. I'd be like, I don't know what else to say.
Cut that.
And I cut this. Until I can think of something else to say. That's why it's quite nice.
It's crazy how so many people now, I feel like, are writing songs.
Ugh.
Like, I feel like now more than ever, there are so many songwriters. Or maybe not now more than ever. Maybe it's just more, like...
You see it more because everyone's posting it.
Yeah, but, like, and the things that they're writing about is just...
idiotic. I don't know if that's kind of mean to say, but it's really,
no,
like...
it is.
Okay.
It's dishonest. And if it's not dishonest, if that's your actual... Like, that's you being sincere and honest...
Give it up. You're not getting anywhere.
It's a lack of character.
And
you need to get out into the world. You need to find something else to write about. Not your succulent bitch. Like, I don't want to hear about your dying succulent. Don't put that shit in an acoustic song. Like, don't piss me off. Like, that really makes me so upset. Like, there has to be something else that you can write about. Like,
for sure.
There has to be something else.
Yeah, Leslie went to an open mic, as you can tell.
I went to an open mic, and this person
played their little
song.
Played
2 original songs on acoustic guitar. And, another thing that bugged me about them is that they were really mean to the owner. Because the owner was, like, doing all the announcements. Like, next up we have so-and-so, whatever. And they were, like, really, like, mean to him. Like, while they were, like, they were trying to figure out, like, their guitar setup, like, where the amp was to, like, plug in their stuff. And, like, they were taking a second, so, like, to fill the time, the guy was just, like, making announcements, like, telling jokes. Like, stupid jokes. Just, like, something to, like,
so we don't just hear their feedback, like,
and
shuffling and breathing.
They made, like, a mean joke about how the guy's jokes aren't funny. And then, luckily, the owner was just, like, he rolled with it, and he just, like, had a good personality. So, like, but I was like, whoa, that was, like,
really
weird, and
you shouldn't do
maybe
that.
They're just, like, nervous and, like, socially awkward, so that's
How
just,
old
like...
was this person?
They had to have been in, like, their late 20s.
Okay.
26.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right.
They played 2 original songs. The first one being about, a succulent... It's called the Succulent Song. They told me. It's about a succulent and how it's, it's dying, and they struggle to keep it alive, and they can barely keep themselves alive.
So why should they take care of this plant?
You know,
very sad, very introspective.
And then
wow,
it's just such a good metaphor. And then the second song was about how they bought a fake plastic succulent.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you need better material, friend.
And it's on Spotify, I think. Actually, is it?
Oh, hell no. I was gonna say, like, you better.
They have music on Spotify, but the thing is that they were so wrapped up, and, like, they did not have good stage presence. They were so panicked and, like, setting up their stuff. They didn't even self-promote.
Yeah, like,
all they said is that they have a Spotify. Name? Okay. It's your name.
I'm seeing 2 things come up, but we can look at these later and see. I don't think either of these are going to be it. Celeste and Daphne and Celeste. No?
No.
The succulent song. Like, you've got to be kidding me. But there were some good people there.
Yeah, there were some towards the end. Because, like, it's just, like, first come, first serve. Like, whoever signs up first goes on first. It just goes in the order of the sign-up. And so it was really funny. All, like, the most annoying, insufferable people were, like, the first to go on because, you know, their asses got there early to, like, sign up and, like...
Secure their spot.
Yeah, they were, like, there, like, with their acoustic guitar and like their outfit.
Oh
like,
my god, I actually wish I was there. This actually sounds amazing.
It was honestly really fun to like watch.
This is right up your alley, because we were just talking before, you love sitting in on the Roblox karaoke.
Yeah.
This is basically Roblox karaoke in real life.
Singing is so funny. It's just really funny. But I'm not trying to be mean. Like,
of course not. That's
like,
like
I'm not going
people
there
do.
with the intention of like making fun of people. Like,
you were there to watch your brother sing amazing.
Yeah, I was there with a
great.
purpose, and he did great. There were talented people like towards the end. Like, you could just tell they were more casual about it, and they're just like talented people just coming and playing. There's this one old guy that wrote. He was like probably like in his 60s, and he came with a 12-string guitar.
Oh wow,
that was out of tune, but it was cool. And he wrote a song about angels, and that was cool.
Jimmy
it was
World.
like folky, yeah. And then there was this other girl who was really good. She sang Mamma Mia. She sang
what?
Thank You for the Music. But she had like her friend play piano.
Oh wow!
For it, and it was like it actually sounded good. Like the way they did it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was good.
Just vote. That's cool. I dig that.
Yeah. So there were talented people there, but it's just interesting how you can tell when people are sincere versus when they're trying to be sincere. And it just like doesn't.
When they're trying to be very casual on stage. I've been to like shows where people do that, where you can tell like they're just getting started and they're really unsure of how to be a person on stage. It's always fun.
Yeah.
I love that though, especially when like they're an opener and like you've been chosen. You are the chosen one in this moment. Don't fuck it up, in the words of RuPaul.
Yeah.
But see, when you're going in Roblox karaoke, you are kind of going there to laugh.
Yeah.
That one you have to say. But it's never malicious. You're not making fun of them. It's just so I've seen it once.
If anything,
it's very cute.
I think it's sweet.
I think it's adorable.
It's like a little like 8-year-old like just like singing their heart out. Like that's so cute.
And it's acapella, which kills me.
It's just so funny, like because Roblox is just such a stupid game by nature. It's like people's avatars are just like so funny. It's like you see like like the Grim Reaper come up and it's like an 8-year-old singing Charlie Puth. Like it's so funny.
Oh my god.
And then you see like people in the chat like encouraging them.
Oh my god.
And then you see
really
like
sweet.
like people clicking on like the emoticons to like you see like the crying ones like because it's funny. It's just good.
So sick.
Like there's one kid who was singing an Ariana Grande song and she had hiccups. It was really really cute.
Oh, that's cute. I had Thank You Next in my head the other day, and that's a really good song. Can I say that at this point? Like that song is good.
You know what song is good? 7 Rings.
Oh my god. And I never listened to
You ever play the
her.
Just Dance?
No.
Of that?
No, I need my Just Dance. We stopped at like 3 or 4.
Me
I think
too.
we had 4.
This was recent because Jocelyn got access to because her ex had like access to all of the Just Dance games, and so we played like a new one.
What did his dad work at Nintendo? He got the iPhone 6. He got the Apple 6.
Yeah.
His dad works at Nintendo.
Apple 6. Well, I got the iPhone 16 because my dad works at Apple, so I got it because my dad works at Apple.
Bitch, that phone's out. Everyone has the iPhone 16.
But it was like the new version, so it had like a bunch of stuff and it had 7 rings.
Are you talking about Just Dance? Okay, I thought you were continuing the Apple 6 bit. That's crazy. 7 Rings now remind me of how that song actually goes, because when you say 7 Rings, I'm like, oh shit, that sounds like, awesome. But I don't even know what it sounds like.
In the tune of like favorite things from Sound of Music.
Oh.
I don't know the words, but it's like that.
Oh!
Yeah,
yup,
good.
I'm there. Okay, yeah. Because the only time I would ever listen to her was like when we were in the car like driving down to San Francisco and we'd want to like for some reason like
Is it never
hype,
gonna go on
and
there?
so we would like this happened one time. I'm saying this like it happened multiple
That's
times,
funny.
but there was just one time where we were all like, I'm so fucking grateful. That song rocks.
Oh, Seven Rings is the one where it's like, you like my hair? Gee, thanks.
Just got it.
Yeah.
Wow. What a time in culture.
What was I gonna say? For 2005, your predictions.
Oh, 2005 predictions.
Your ins and outs.
We've talked ins and outs.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a tad. What did we say though? In is out is shame.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to be on the other side of shame. I think I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It was like a last year goal as well, but I really am taking it serious now. It's like
I had a relapse in shame.
Aw.
Like last week. But I realized,
That doesn't matter.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so I'm fine now.
That's basically it. You'll have to tell me about that later if you want.
Yeah, sure.
What's in though?
What's in? The color orange.
Oh, of course. Not to say I've already been there, but like
You have.
it's huge.
But
for
like
me.
really, really color orange.
Yeah, I'd say last year. Could we say last year was plum? Plum
Oh,
is in this year.
Plum is this
plum and
year to
orange.
me. I think it like got its foot in the door last year. Last year to me was blue.
For sure. I have
Last
to
year
agree
was
with you.
blue. This year is plum
I'd say
and
like
orange.
Pantone color of the year is plum.
But
we can
have to
orange
agree.
is like secondary to that.
Orange. I feel like orange is more like the feeling that I'm trying to
Exactly.
go
It's like
for,
the
though.
life of it all.
But I agree with you that
Plum like the statement.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad we agree on that.
Another thing that's in is like going a bunch of places. Like I want to go like everywhere.
And even if like traveling, but like just going like down the
New
state
places.
a little bit. Yeah.
New places that I've never been.
Even in town, it's like just a new
Even in
store you've
town?
never been in.
Yeah, new store, new restaurant. I want to try new foods.
Yeah, just
that
like
we haven't
getting out
gone
of the
to.
comfortable
Mhm.
bubble. With
Yeah.
like the 3 restaurants we would go to.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. But also traveling for real traveling.
like going elsewhere.
Yes.
I would
Leaving
love
the
to
country.
be in my town as little as possible this year. Being wise with your money.
Yeah, that has to be in.
Not
Frivolous.
privacy spending.
Frivolously spending.
Frivolously, I just said it wrong.
Privacy.
Frivolously. Not spending your money too frivolously.
Don't get all willy-nilly.
Obviously, budget enough to have fun, but don't overspend because it's usually waste.
That's true.
It's usually very wasteful.
As that old saying goes, goodbye $200, hello piece of plastic. Yeah, enough of that.
Goodbye, $4. Hello, iced 2 shots of espresso with oat milk.
Yeah, no. Can coffee be out? Can I say that?
That's
For
another
me,
thing. Coffee isn't out. For
I've
me.
had caffeine just out.
It's not
I know it's
for
absolutely not
me.
for you.
It's not.
I like
what's
drinking coffee.
Out is buying coffee though.
Yes.
Too often. Like
I
lately,
hate
I've
it.
just been making coffee at home, and I'm mainly because I've been too lazy to go to a coffee shop, so I just make it at home.
If
but
I'm home, I'm not leaving.
But it is
It's
fun
just
to
kind of
like
awful.
sometimes get it. Like whenever I'm here, I'll get one with you.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's like drinking with friends. It's like getting coffee with friends is the only time you can let yourself
But
buy
it makes
a
it
coffee.
even more of a treat. It's like it makes it more desirable almost.
Definitely.
Where it's like, it's more of a treat.
Yes.
But when I don't know.
If,
But
like I'm on break at work, I don't want to go spend $5.
yeah.
I'm not doing that.
For me, I've just been getting my favorite coffee grounds and
Just make it
the
at
same
home.
oat milk so it's like literally the same thing. I'm just making it at home. But I'm really making my dollar stretch because you can make a whole bag of coffee beans last for
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah. Easy.
And same with oat milk. Maybe
I mean, yeah.
you'd want to get
Gotta watch that expiration
you're
date,
gonna-
girl.
No, oat milk's different. Oat
I
milk takes a
know.
long time to expire, but you'd probably go through like 2 things of oat milk
In a month.
I would say.
Yeah.
So the cost of that versus getting a coffee every day or every other day, it's quite drastic.
Yeah.
Although I will say my coffee's cheap, but
Your grounds?
after your
your drink. Yeah.
If I order my drink at a coffee shop, it's cheap. It's only like $3.
But after
$3.50.
not spending $3.50 every other day,
it adds up.
it adds up.
And the new thing where it like pressures you to tip. You know?
That's something that's out is tipping.
Honestly. Tipping,
no, it's not.
Tipping when
Unnecessary
it's not necessary.
tipping, yeah.
Because the problem is that I always feel... I don't feel pressured if it's, like, some no-name at a cafe that I don't know. But the thing is that I'm a regular at the places that I like. So I like the baristas, and so I want to tip them, you know?
I try to keep cash on me. Because it comes in handy a lot
cash
for
is
tipping.
in
Cash should be in.
Yeah. Cash is
Cashing
in.
checks. Paper money.
Yeah.
Yes. I love getting my physical check every month. I know you do direct deposit, but I love getting a physical check.
I got a physical check this month.
Yo! That's right. That's probably not something we should talk about.
We don't need to go into that.
Yeah. But it's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's see what else is in.
I know we could do... Or you said predictions as well. What are you predicting? Do you have any predictions?
Predictions, ins and outs, just in general. All of it.
Yeah.
I think another thing that's in is hats.
Oh, yeah.
You've been there for a long time.
See, a lot of these are like late last year, but now it's like I can implement this as like a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Hats for sure. I love my hat.
That's
I have like
for
one hat I've been wearing, but you look really nice in hats. I've been liking what you've been doing.
I want to do more with it.
Yeah.
I can do more with this.
This with a red lip, please. Yeah. See, like not those hats. There's a specific hat for that sort of situation.
You need to say what you did. Where does that saying
come
from?
Okay. Yeah, origin story. I was at it's a cool store, but they had this ugly ass fascinator hat. Where it's like, that's what it's called when it has like a little thing on it. It's called a fascinator.
It was like a houndstooth moment where you like named a style or a pattern.
And I just happen to know what it is.
Wait, say it in the
so you want... wait, I can't do it. I don't know what
whoa, you just sound like Kermit the Frog for a second.
Houndstooth. It's houndstooth. I just can't stop. Okay, no. Okay, what do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about the hat or not?
Yeah. Yeah, just tell the story.
Okay. So I put on the dumb hat, and I said, this with the red lip, please. It's not funny if you explain it.
Yeah,
it looked hilarious, though. I actually think there is a picture of me in that hat. I think Brett took a photo.
Probably. It was like a fur, the tiniest hat in
the
the world.
Tiny little hat, and it had a little veil, like a fishnet veil across the eyes.
Some fugly hat.
Yeah, but honestly, with the red lip, kind of killer.
Lip,
please.
Serving like prohibition, like
I'm
serving
silent film star, yeah. Very good.
But
yeah, in his hats for sure.
Yeah, in his hats.
We don't have a lot of outs because we're very positive. The out was out is positivity.
I can think of outs.
Out was kind of like out is negativity, but not like
out
that way.
It's
just like trying to not because like it's good to get your feelings out. If you're feeling bad, it's good to talk about that. But I see a lot of people online just get a journal.
Too much.
Get a journal.
Yeah.
I think that will be way more helpful than posting about it online personally. So, and I have had my fair share of moments where my first instinct is to be like, okay, I want to complain about this.
Yeah.
So I'll complain about it online. I don't know why that suddenly was what I was doing, but I've realized it was like, no, this doesn't make me feel better, and I don't like seeing other people do it either. So
it's just like a stream of consciousness.
Yeah,
of like complaining.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want that, and I always feel embarrassed about it afterwards. No one needs to see that side of me.
I wonder, because it's almost like the second that people like that start feeling any kind of discomfort, their coping mechanism is to post about it.
Crazy.
And I wonder what would happen if you took away their phones. How would they cope with that? Like, what would they do?
Like, would they go into the streets and start yelling?
Like, you need to, like, your mind and your body need to become a garbage disposal for all those bad feelings. You need to learn how to dispose
Properly
of them in a healthy way, you know?
And then posting about it online is not it. Unfortunately.
But that kind of goes with an in, which is being nonchalant.
Ah, yes. That's huge.
Yeah. So that kind of goes hand in hand, I think.
I think so.
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yes. I'm with you on that. Yeah. That's kind of been my wish for, like, maybe the last... When did I have that breakdown? Like, maybe the last 4 years? I had a breakdown one time. I couldn't even call it a breakdown, but I was just suddenly not very happy with how I was feeling I was perceived. And I didn't like that. I felt like... It's even annoying to call yourself the funny friend, because I'm truly not. But it just... I felt like I was in a... I don't know. I was in a seemingly comfortable spot where when I talked to people, it was never serious. I could never get serious. And it was just all jokes all the time. And there was never any space for, like... Sincerity.
Yeah.
And I just suddenly was freaking out. And I was also afraid that if I just suddenly one day turned up and was not funny and not joking, that it would be like...
Like you wouldn't have anything to contribute. Or like...
Not even that. It was more just like...
weird.
Yeah, people being like, why are you suddenly switching up? Because that's a fear. I don't like anyone thinking I'm fake or something is fake about me. Because I think I am very myself all the time. Can you attest to that?
Yeah.
I've just got this going on, and that's kind of all I have. But there was like a moment in time where I had that little freak out, and then I think I've been pretty good since about just being like not performing in any way.
Do you feel like you used to perform?
Yes.
Yeah?
All the time.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's cool that maybe it didn't come across that way, but it felt like it.
It really didn't.
That's nice to know.
I feel like you've been just the same all across the board.
So I haven't seemingly changed at all. No, I think I got more real, though. Serious.
Yeah.
Not serious in a bad way, either.
No. I think it just comes off as like you've matured, because that's just what happens as you get older.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's come off as.
But I didn't want to get lame.
Not
because some people
lame.
mature and just get lame.
Yeah, no, not lame. Just like you're just growing up.
Yeah. It's nice. I like it. I'm way happy.
Way happy.
I'm way happy. I am. I really am with that sort of stuff. What was that? What was I saying that? It was my sincerity is in, or whatever you just said. Yeah, all that.
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant. That's it. So that's been a vibe I've been trying to cultivate for a couple years, but I think this year it's really like I'm over it. I'm over it. And I just want to sit in a room and listen to people talk. I love being around my friends. I like you know, who am I talking about? I like being in a room with people talking, and I don't want to have to always be in the conversation. I would like to just be able to sit and observe, and I feel like I've lost that. I feel like I always kind of end up talking.
Keeping your cards close to your chest.
Oh, it has to be in. I need that to be in. Really
in. Not revealing all your cards.
No one knowing anything.
I really like that.
I love that.
Not necessarily like mysterious, like not to be mysterious. It's just like more being deliberate about the information that you give out.
Exactly. I love that.
Because there have been so many times where I've walked away from a conversation.
Why did I say all that?
I'm like, why did I say that? And it's because I think it's just because if you get anxious in conversation with certain people, you just accidentally like
start
try
spilling.
To like fill the space. Like I do that so often where I accidentally like offer things that I didn't want to offer. It's just like I just like got scared and I just did it.
It seemed like the thing to do.
And I'm like, I wish, like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Like I just want to like be calmer and like more deliberate with like what I say.
I think I need to be less afraid of like pauses. Like I don't have to always. Yeah, because like my coworker I mentioned earlier, Graham. you will say something to him and he'll really
pause
chew
it.
on it. He'll think about it. And it's not like I'm like, like when he does that, I'm not like, oh, this is so awkward. He's paused and he's not saying anything. So I don't know why with I pause when someone says something to me that they'll take offense to that. I just need to get over that. I think that's also, it's not shame, but that's part of like the be on the other side.
It's like a branch of shame though.
Yeah, for sure. It's like part of it.
Yeah, it's like not embarrassment, but it's like it's all
It's a
linked to
fear for sure. Yeah, I think this all comes back to the flinch. The flinch is really important to me. It like reads as like a poem when you like see a screenshot of it on Tumblr, but it just came from like this big essay, or even like a thesis. I have no clue what it actually is, but it's just like this big writing. It's like a big piece of writing. I don't know if the full thing is called The Flinch, but there's a portion of it called The Flinch, and it's just really amazing. I recommend it. But I think that also really started me on like the path of just like I love change. I do love change a lot, and like realizing that you don't have to wait till the new year to change something. You don't have to wait any certain time. You can instantly just like realize I don't need to be doing this. I'll just stop doing this. I love that. Or like thinking some part of you is the way you are. Like the thing in it is like, what are the things? All I can think of right now is the cottage cheese one. You don't like cottage cheese, so you don't eat it. But you can. That's not true. Yeah. Like, yeah, you don't like it, but that doesn't mean you won't always like it. Just something like that.
Yeah, I know what
it's
you
like
mean.
That's not part of you. That's not your personality.
It can change.
Yeah, I love that. That was really huge for me. So I think it all comes back to the flinch. I think I've got to go back there. Yeah.
I struggle with the flinch.
I know, we really have differing opinions.
There's something about it that bothers me.
That sucks. No, it's okay. I just like feel bad because it's so vital to me.
Don't feel bad.
I know.
I'm fine.
But
there's something about it that bothers me.
It seems arrogant to you.
It seems a little arrogant. Not in a... I don't know. Because the overall philosophy of it is like...
It's not ingrained.
Positive.
Yeah.
It's like... It's good. But I think it can be taken out of context sometimes. Like for me, when I read it, it's kind of like... Well... Like, that's not a part of you.
But I don't like cottage cheese.
And it's not a part of you, but you don't like it.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
I don't
okay
think it's
to
not
like
saying
something.
that.
I don't think you think that, but I'm saying that's what I interpret it as sometimes. And so it's like, if I don't like fish, I don't like fish. I don't want to eat fish, so I'm not going to eat fish.
That's not what the flinch is about, though. I don't know.
But sometimes, though, it's like, if you want to change, then change. But I think it simplifies
That is kind of how my brain works.
It simplifies it too much because it's like, well, don't you think I would change if I wanted to change? Like, I would have already, because I want to, but it's like, it's just not that easy, you know?
Yeah.
So it offers like this kind of like grand idea, but no steps to get there to how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Brains work so differently.
So
that's such a crazy way to think about it, but that's like really logical.
I want to read it again.
It's great. I'll give it to you afterwards. Because
something about
it's important to me. But it's totally fine. I wish it could work for you. You don't look...
I'm just an asshole, maybe. I don't know. I do want to read it again, because...
Just give it a shot.
I haven't read it in a while.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah, maybe... I don't even remember what it said, but I remember that those were my initial thoughts reading it. And also, every time I complained about anything, all you would say is...
The flinch. Because it's true!
Flinch it. I'm like, what do you mean? like, what do you mean?
I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm the asshole. Truly, I am.
No, it helps you.
So, but that doesn't mean it will help you, so...
But you're offering what you know.
Yeah.
And that's what helps you. But...
God,
maybe the flinch could be in.
Maybe the flinch could be in this year.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try.
I need to try it.
Yeah. But I'm really excited about this year.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's going to be nice. Even if it's not, it's just, I'll do my best just to live it
I feel like
and be happy.
last year was
Not too shabby.
no, last year was
I
great.
loved it. I had a good time.
Last year, another thing that's in is like taking charge and like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, I've been really liking making decisions lately. I'm just saying like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like,
not giving an option. Like, should I do this? But like, I'm gonna go do this.
And I think that just comes with like getting
the
older.
age, yeah.
Because I feel like now I'm like, I think most adults in my life actually see me as an adult now, and so I feel like
so
I
if you
have
say
autonomy.
I'm doing this, that's like, okay, yeah, you're doing that. It's not an option.
I don't have
at
to
all.
ask permission.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just feels good to be like, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. This
just
is how I'm
letting
gonna
you
do
know.
it.
Yeah. That's
I have
nice.
the means to do this. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just like making calls. Even at work sometimes, just like making calls. There's just like being confident. Like, I've worked here for this amount of time. I know the system. I know it's okay and not okay. I'm doing this. I'm making this call.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I've been kind of trying to do that at work too. Just like having the confidence to just say to someone like, I'm going to go do this right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I am so unlike that. I'm really not. I don't like making decisions. I'd rather just have someone tell me what to do, but I can't do that all the time. It's not right. It's not good. That's not how you live life. It's hard though. But I'm not a freaking baby and I can do stuff. Because I think that's so annoying when people, that's part of the flinch where people are just like, but I don't like to take action. I'm not someone who takes action. To me, that is what it's about. Going back to the flinch, where someone says, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not someone who takes charge. You don't have to be that though. You can just say, I will go do this and do it. But there are the steps that are different. It's the active change in your life, but it's just the idea of it that you don't have to be that person.
And while still acknowledging like certain types of people do have more of a difficult time doing those things, but that doesn't mean that you have to
stay that. Like, you don't, you can make the changes.
You don't have to like succumb and submit to that part of your personality, you know?
Because it's
not
not
personality,
your personality.
Not personality, but like tendencies that you may have that come along with your personality.
Yes. Brava. It all comes back to the flinch. Someday you'll see.
Because like this doesn't really have much to do with the flinch because again I need to reread it. I don't really remember honestly what most of it says. I was just talking out of my ass that whole time. But like watch me like read it and
you're like, oh wait a minute, this is really nice.
Like flinch.
Flinch.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh. Alright. You said it's not about the flinch.
This isn't super about the flinch, but it kind of goes along with just like acknowledging that certain things are harder for certain people that have tendencies that come along with their personality. Is if you do flinch it and you decide like, I'm not doing this, I'm going to be this, I'm making the decision to, like, I don't have to be this, right? Like, and it could manifest in like other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can come up in different ways in your life where it's like, does that make sense?
I either missed something at the beginning or you.
So it's like, you're not the kind of person to take charge.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in your personality. You don't like to take charge, but you decide that you're going to ignore that part of yourself, like that fear
just
or
do
problem,
it anyways.
and just do it anyways. But then that fear or incompetence just kind of maybe will bubble up in some other way.
Example?
Like, I'm trying to think. Like,
I kind of know what you mean, though.
I'm not saying this is truth. I'm just saying it's an interesting thought because I feel like when certain things are neglected...
This is an accessory. For sure. You're accessorizing this thought.
I'm just exploring I'm just exploring.
All right.
I don't know where this
We're
is
playing
going.
in this space together.
But like when you ignore something or neglect something, it kind of pops up in other areas of your life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's like if you paint the outside of your house because the paint is peeling, but the issue isn't the paint peeling, it's something about the wood rotting underneath. If you just paint the house is still gonna fall apart.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
if you put a new coat of paint on.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't know what ways.
But no, I see that as a thought, yeah.
But because then it's like...
That's very that's pessimistic of you. For sure.
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be... No.
No.
Because, well, that's like where the hard work comes in of actually changing. Is like, it's not as easy as just saying, like, I'm going to do this because it could bubble up, or after it does bubble up in other ways. Like,
saying I can't do this anymore because it's affecting
you have to, like, get to the root of, like, why. Why is this an issue in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, and that comes from self-exploration, which is...
Yeah, instead of just
dirty work.
Yeah, not ignoring the problem just to do something else. You have to actually think about why you feel that way or act that way, rather than just not acting that way anymore.
And only then will it truly be fixed so that you can actually be changed.
All right.
And have freedom and more autonomy.
We figured you out, Flinch. We got you. We got you down. Read to rights.
I don't know if any of that is actually in the fight.
That's okay.
This episode's called The Flinch.
I actually think it is. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was a good discussion about the flinch. I think we need to stop talking about it, though.
You agree?
I do agree with you.
Good.
I came up with a good analogy.
You did. Yeah, that was great.
Should we rate this conversation? I know you stopped because it became toxic. Leslie was rating our conversations for a while. She was, like, giving us points.
Yeah, I did it for, like
2 days. No, yeah, it was, like, 3-4 days.
I was, like, on and off during the span of 1 week, but then I decided to stop because it could cause
during,
problems.
A fight, so it was, like, becoming toxic.
Cause problems later on.
It wasn't going to cause problems for me. I thought it was a funny game you were doing.
Really? Okay, that's good.
It was not bugging me at all. Because I was always winning.
I was like, I don't want her to think I'm, like, toxic. Because that's why it's like, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to rank. I'm not going to, what's the word?
Rate?
No. Score. I'm not going to score conversations that I win. Because that's manipulative.
Yeah. But then I was so not, like...
But I know you weren't going to do that, yeah.
So, yeah, there's no point.
So maybe you're the toxic one. Because you weren't going to rate a conversation that you knew I'd win.
Maybe I'm the toxic one. No, that doesn't even sound right.
Maybe I just don't win conversations, though. I don't know.
So would you rate this one? I'd say we got a pretty even score because we both gave a lot.
Well, I'll give you the layout, so...
Your rubric?
Yeah. So the way it went was... like, if this was a soccer game and if I was the
referee,
I would say Bailey's in the lead for bringing to the table topic of the flinch.
All right.
And the overall message of the flinch is really great. And Bailey has found a way to apply it to her life that's helpful. And so 10 points to Bailey for bringing the flinch to the table. And then Leslie comes in with a counter argument about the flinch in ways that maybe she thought it was ignorant, not on Bailey's part, but just the philosophy of the writing itself,
that it could apply to every single person ever.
Yes. And that, offered some interesting insight, but it did bring her down a few points.
Are you sure?
It's a little pessimistic for me to do that. So we each started at 5 points. So you're at 15. I'm at...
Okay. That's not where I thought it was going.
I'm at... So that means I'm at, like, 1 point right now.
What?
I negatived 4 points. But then you came around again. And then what did you say? You said you brought that really great symbolism to the table about
the house,
the rotting wood and the paint, and that got you another good 3-4 points. So now you're at like 18 points. And then I came back and then I built upon that And I think I brought my point. I concluded my point in a nice way.
I think
and I
so,
think I
too.
got what I was trying to say across. So that gave me like 10 extra points. So I'm at 11 points. You're at 18 points. Because you handled
Your
my
criticisms
pessimistic and criticism
gracefully.
with grace.
Thank you.
Above all else. And maybe I'll throw in like 2 extra
I think
points
you
for
need
myself
extra points.
for
For coming around to it.
for coming around and admitting
Having
I
an
need to
open
read it
mind.
again.
Okay. Yeah, I think we do need to stop rating and scoring. I think that could be the last one. Comment down below what you think. Give us
Who won?
Who won? Who won that? And I think with that, I think that's it today. That was good. Some good chat. Well, actually, I'll listen back and see if it was, because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
It might be annoying.
This one might be entertaining, though. Okay, Leslie's honor switch. Have a good night.
Bye.
We'll speak again. Goodbye.